Hi, today I'll be doing a day to an evening look. That would mean that in case if you're using something very light for the day and you want to transform the entire look to a night look, how are you going to do that? So I will show you exactly how that is done. Now the eyes need to be extremely subtle as well as the lips, because it is a day look and then transformed into a night. For the night we can go a little bit of we can go intense with the eyes, adding a little bit of a black or a dark brown depending on what you would like and the color choices that you have. So to start off, I am using the MAC Paintpot in the shade called Groundwork. This color I feel goes with maximum of the eyeshadows and even with majority of the skin colors. Done. We'll move on to eyeshadow. For the eyeshadow, I'll be using a bronze color, which would be this. Now this palette was from a collection by MAC in the Tartan Tail collection. Anything similar to this will work. So basically you need a very nice brownish bronze undertone with a little bit of shimmer. So for the day, now when you're applying the eyeshadow, make sure that you're just applying it below the crease line and not above, because that would look a little odd. Now for the highlighter, I'll be using this color. So basically what you would require is something that is a little creamish or off-white with a little bit of a sheen. Using the same eyeshadow brush and just applying it at the brow bone area to just give it. Next up, for the kajal, I'll be using the MAC Engraved pencil. This one just doesn't smudge and is very good for wearing it the entire day. Even if you need to just do a touch-up, you can use the same pencil and do it. Now for the day, just wearing the eyeshadow with a highlighter and wearing a kajal, black kajal, and a little bit of mascara will do the trick. You don't need to do anything further. Now for the night, we'll obviously change it. So now I'll be curling the lashes. I'll be using the Studio Fix foundation powder with a fluffy brush, which is the MAC 129 brush. Now because this is a morning to an evening look, the morning look will be very natural. You'll have to just buff a little bit of powder all over the face because we'll be going slightly heavier for the evening. So just taking a little bit of the product onto the brush and applying it all over the face. If you choose, you can apply a blush. If you feel that you do not want to, you can skip the blush for the day. It's totally your choice. But for the lips, give it a slight hint of color. Like I will be skipping the blush right now because I feel that the blush during the evening when you're stepping out would look much better. So for a lipstick also, instead of using a lipstick, I'll be using a lip pencil. This one is Spice by MAC. Now this would be your final look for the day. Now to change it to something more heavier for the night, what we'll be doing is taking a little bit of a darker color for the outer corner of the eye. A dark brown would look nice but wouldn't be so visible. I'd be using a black. This is Carbon by MAC. I'm using it with the MAC 217 fluffy brush. Taking a little bit of it onto the edge. Start off with little. Just looks like a tone lighter and a tone darker. Now for the waterline, we've already used a kajal for the day. I'll be using the same black eyeshadow that I've used in the outer corner below, that's under the waterline, to just add a little bit of depth there also. Part of the entire look after we're done with the waterline would be for an eyeliner. Now you could stick to the same family of black and brown, but right now I feel that a tinge of a blue would also look nice as an eyeliner. So the color that I'll be using is Siahi by MAC. This was launched in their Mickey Contractors collection. It's a beautiful blue which looks like this, and if look from far, you will notice that it might just look like a black, but then when you come closer, you'll realize that it is a blue. Now, it's such a universal color that you can wear it with anything, any kind of thing, and also you can mix and match it with any color of eyeshadow too. I'm going to be using this with the MAC 209 brush, which is a pointed eyeliner. For the day, we had already applied mascara, so we don't need to do that again. If you are a major mascara person, you can go ahead and apply another coat of the mascara if you think that you need to. But this is what the eyes would look once you would apply another shade of eyeshadow and a little bit of eyeshadow below the eyes and an eyeliner. For Sneha's foundation, I'll be using the Studio Tech foundation by MAC. This is a creamy texture and its coverage is beautiful. Even if you do not use a concealer, it still works in the form of a concealer. So for her skin and looking at her kind of under eyes, I don't feel the need to use a concealer. So I'll just be going ahead and using the cream foundation with the help of a sponge. Best thing about Studio Tech is that once you apply it, the texture is very creamy, but once it sets onto your face, it becomes powder. So on top of Studio Tech, you will not have to apply a powder unless you have extremely oily skin and you feel the need to mattify it even further. But as of now, looking at Sneha's skin, it is dry, so I will just leave it the way it is and not apply a powder over. for the day we had already applied the Spice pencil. You could run it over with just a lipstick or even a lip gloss for that matter. So because Spice has already given us a pinkish peach lip color, I will just be applying a little bit of lip gloss in a more shimmery texture rather than having it just like a gloss. I'll be using the MAC Dazzleglass in the color called Utterly Posh. In case if you have a lower thick lip and a thinner upper lip, what you could also do is apply the lip gloss only on the top lip, that is over here, just in the center. Because what it does is that if you apply the lip gloss only in the center, the lips look slightly fuller. But if you have a lower thick lip, the idea here is again to have slightly exaggerated eyes and very toned down lips. So make sure that your lip color is light, and if you're using a gloss, just use a little bit of it, and if you have a thicker upper or lower lip, balance it out by using the lip gloss on the thinner lips. This brings us to the end of another video of the day to evening look. So just to revise on what we had done earlier, the eyeshadow needs to be in a color which you'd be able to carry off in the night as well. So a bronze is perfect. You can use even a lighter color, but I just feel that bronze looks very nice during the day as well as night. To improvise on it for the night, use a darker color on the outer corner. Use a colored liner, it will look beautiful. Line the waterline after you're done with the kajal and wear tons of mascara. Keep your lips simple and your blush rosy. So this would be all. I will see you again very soon with another makeup video, and do let me know how you found this one. Thank you so much for watching.